Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make money online sharing what you know. I'm going to show you 6 different ways that you can do this and where to go to get this done. So you don't have to worry about learning a bunch of stuff, learning new skills, reading a bunch of books, or taking a bunch of courses. This is using the knowledge that you already have from college, from past experiences, from your current job, etc. Whatever it is that you feel like you know quite a bit about, even if it's something you do for a hobby, you can sell it to people who don't know as much about it and want to learn about it. So one way that you can do this is by simply answering questions. So maybe you've heard of Yahoo Answers, maybe you've heard of Quora. Those are both free sites where you can ask questions and get answers, but you don't always get the best answers. A lot of times you get people trying to spam their website links. You get people who give you partial answers without really going in depth because it's a free site and there's not really anything to screen who is answering the questions, whether or not they are actually qualified to answer them. So they now have sites like Yahoo Answers and Quora that allow you to get paid to do these things, and they actually get you more qualified, more in-depth answers. And one of them is justanswer.com. You can go to justanswer.com, ask whatever question you have here. They have all kinds of different categories of people you can ask, different types of experts and stuff. Shows you how many experts are online right now. And then you can just click get an answer once you ask something. And if you want to make money doing this, if you want to kind of see how it works, you can go there. It shows you, you ask a question, you connect with an expert, and then it's basically like you chatting or texting someone back and forth. It's very straightforward, it's very easy, and you get paid to do it. You get to just help people with the knowledge you already have. So justanswer.com, one of the better places to do this, one of the most popular places. And if you want to get started as an expert who actually gets paid to answer the questions, then go down to the bottom of their homepage and click become an expert down here, and then go through the process of application. So there are other sites as well, about 10 other companies that you could try if you want to do this and make pretty good money at it. A list here on workfromhomebuzz.com puts them all on one page, so I'll have a link to this page for you, but one is KGB, there's also Ouija, you have Experts 123, Fixia, Help Owl, Wonder, Create Pool, Ether, LivePerson, and Maven, all similar to Just Answer basically, and you answer questions and get paid. All you need is your computer to do it. So that's one way that you can get paid to help people with whatever knowledge you already have. Number 2 is tutoring. So if you don't mind working with people one-on-one through live chat and things like that, which is basically like Skype, where you video chat with people and help them by having clients and helping them kind of progress towards learning a certain skill or learning about a certain subject in school. In many cases, that's what you'll be doing. If you think you wouldn't mind doing that, then there's a few websites I recommend. One of them is tutor.com. They have probably the most traffic by far as tutoring goes. They've had over 15 million sessions and counting, as you can see up here. And it allows you to tutor people at all sorts of subjects, especially like school subjects like math, history, English, and things like that. So people need a personal touch. They need somebody who can teach them in a different way than maybe their normal teacher can sometimes. So this can really help high school students, it can help college students, etc. Number 2, as far as one of the other biggest sites in the tutoring industry, is Wyzant. Wyzant is a direct competitor to tutor.com, and it's another way for you to learn. You can do in-person lessons where you actually meet people face-to-face locally. But of course, if you're trying to make money online, which is kind of the point of this video, then you want to do, say, online lessons where you do it over video chat. So you can be a math tutor, science, English, whatever. Figure out the subject that you're most qualified to teach, and then you can apply to become a tutor. So if you want to become a tutor, of course, you go up here to the tutor section in the menu, and you can become a tutor there. Here on tutor.com, you just go to the top right corner and click Become a Tutor. Number 3 are the courses. So if you want to actually have more free time and you don't mind constructing courses and making videos, doing different lessons and things like that, and then posting them online where people have to pay money to go through these courses, this builds a passive income. So you have more extra time. People can go through these courses and pay you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, because you don't actually have to help them live via video chat or in person or phone or anything else. They are just taking a course that you recorded or wrote for them. So a few sites I recommend for this, if you want to do this, is Skillshare.com. They're one of the top course selling sites out there. You can do courses on, photography, drawing, technology, business, whatever it is that you want to learn. You can probably find it on Skillshare. You can sell your courses for all types of different price points. You can even make hundreds of dollars or more per sale. So if you have a bunch of students, you can make a lot of money and even live off the income you make from a site like Skillshare. And the reason I recommend sites like this, at least when you're starting out, is because there's a lot of headaches and a lot of legal stuff and liability that comes with hosting your own courses on your own website. So I always recommend that you get good on Skillshare, or another one is Udemy. Direct Skillshare competitor has more traffic than Skillshare, but probably takes a little bit bigger cut than Skillshare. But these sites allow you to not have to worry so much about marketing your course, about hosting your course. You don't have to worry about customer support. All that stuff is basically taken care of, and the site helps you get customers quickly. It helps them review your courses so that you can prove that your high quality content is good, and then you can get more students. So the easiest way to do it is just give up the commission to the companies and be able to host your courses on these sites. To get started as an instructor and start uploading your courses, you can go to the top right corner of udemy.com, click Become an Instructor, or you can go to Skillshare.com and click Become a Teacher. And those two things will help you start uploading courses and making money. Number 4 is ebooks. So like making your own courses, ebooks, of course, are pre-written. You publish them, and then you let them go to work for you. You don't have to work as often. You don't have to put in a specified number of hours to make a specified number of or a specified income like you do when you do something like answering questions on Just Answer or tutoring people. Things like that require you to put in the time to make the money. But courses and ebooks are things that are pre-written and pre-recorded, so you make passive income. And if you do this well, you might have one bestseller, you might have dozens of books that do fairly well, and then you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just from these sales. So there's different approaches, but if you're going to do this, you definitely want to start on Amazon. And Amazon, if you want to publish your own book, all you have to do is make a free account as a publisher. And as you can see here, I'm signed into my account, but kdp.amazon.com is where you go to do this. So you sign up, it's free. It allows you to earn 70% royalties on sales of your books around the world and the major countries. And you can do nonfiction, you can do fiction. But if you're trying to just go and share your expertise, share your experience with people so that they can get something out of it, you can write a good nonfiction book. I recommend you read a few nonfiction books first to kind of see how they're written, and help you make better books, of course. But Kindle Direct Publishing is definitely where you want to start. So you would go to kdp.amazon.com to do that. I'll have a link to these pages for you so you don't have to memorize all these links. But if you want to take it to the next level, if your book starts doing really well, you can use CreateSpace. If you go to the bottom right corner of the KDP Publishing page, CreateSpace is a way for you to basically have your book published as a physical copy and ship it to people who buy it. But you don't have to ever handle it. They, being Amazon and CreateSpace, which of course is owned by Amazon, what they do is they do all the shipping, they do all the publishing and all that stuff for you, and for a small cut. So CreateSpace does all this, and then this way you don't have to have it manufactured, you don't have to get an editor, you don't have to get a publisher, you don't have to get your book reviewed, you don't have to do all that stuff. You don't have to ship it yourself, you don't have to mass order a bunch of books to be published from the manufacturer before you can even sell them. All that stuff happens when you usually do a book traditionally, but CreateSpace and Kindle Direct Publishing kind of cut out all that stuff. So book publishing, definitely much easier than it used to be, and you can get tons of traffic to your books on Amazon. As far as publishing your book on some other ones, you can also do Payhip, there's Lulu, there's Smashwords, there's a lot of different ones. You also have Scribd, you have Pubit, BookTango, BookBaby, you have Barnes & Noble, you've probably heard of them. But I'll have a link to this page for you. It has a list of the different sites you can go to, and there's about 20 on here that will help you get the most sales of your book. And if you want, you can even publish it on ClickBank. ClickBank.com allows you to get affiliate marketers to promote your book as well for commission. So that's another thing you could do. But ebooks, one of the best ways to sell your expertise. Number 5 is personal coaching and consulting. So sort of like tutoring, you can help people get better in their life, get better at a skill. Maybe you're helping somebody become a better bodybuilder. I've seen people do live coaching sessions with people through Skype and things like that, or Google Hangouts, and they would help them, pointing out different muscles to work on. They would point out where their nutrition needs to improve and things like that. So you can help people with relationships as well. You can help people with finances and building businesses. You can do all kinds of different ways of personal coaching. You don't have to see people in person anymore to do this. Consulting, pretty much the same thing. Of course, you help businesses get to a certain level, and then you kind of leave. You're not really an employee. So it kind of goes hand in hand. But if you want to be a personal coach or consultant, I definitely recommend you have your own website, because you're basically building a brand around yourself and your expertise in your field. So if you want to start your own website, go to selfmadesuccess.com and click start a blog. It's very simple. How to start a WordPress blog in 3 steps. It'll cost you about $3 or $4 a month, and you'll have a very professional site. It's very simple to do, and it will help you build that brand that you need, and make it look professional, so that you actually look like you know what you're talking about, and you can start accepting clients. Another person who's very good at personal coaching is Stephen James on Project Life Mastery. And one of the ways he makes a lot of money 7+ figures online is from coaching and consulting. So he started out, if you look into his story, he's a young entrepreneur that started out actually with relationship coaching. He had a business in that, and then he kind of expanded. He started doing book publishing on Kindle. He started doing Amazon product sales. He started doing online courses and all kinds of stuff now. But he still does a lot of coaching. He does coaching for relationships, and I don't know if he still does that right now, but he did coaching for relationships a long time, but he definitely still does coaching and consulting for people building businesses. Specifically, his expertise are in online businesses. But in this article, he shares his ways of coaching and consulting and helping people build their businesses online, and how to make automated systems, how to manage your schedule, how to do the different things needed to build a 6 or 7 figure business. And he talks about how he helps people do that as a coach and consultant, working with people personally. So that's one of the better articles I've ever seen on this. This is somebody who's legit. He's somebody I've been keeping up with for a long time. Definitely somebody you can look up to, and I would definitely recommend you go through this post if you're interested in coaching and consulting. But like I said, you want to have your own website and go through this post to kind of see how somebody like him does it very well. He's one of the better people at doing this. And number 6, you can do membership sites. So a membership site is nice because what it does is it helps you predict how much money you're actually going to make from month to month, helping it be easier to do your taxes, to budget, and things like that. When you have an online business, speaking from personal experience and speaking for others that have said the same thing, there can be some inconsistencies, especially if you're relying on product sales like ebooks or courses and things like that. You know, your sales might be really high one month and lower another month. So things like membership sites can be created to supplement that and create another income that's a little more consistent, because people pay a monthly payment. That's why so many companies want monthly payments, of course. You know, you see Apple switching from iTunes to Apple Music, where you just pay a flat fee per month and get all the music instead of buying each one. You have Amazon Prime. They have a monthly thing now instead of you trying to pay once a year and doing all this stuff. There's all kinds of businesses going to memberships. So if you want to do this, there's one of the best tutorials for doing this that, you know, I'm not even going to try to outdo right now, is on matthewwoodward.co.uk. So it's called How to Create a 6-Figure Membership Site Step by Step. So it's very in-depth. It's a very long, detailed post with pictures, statistics, examples, and steps that will help you create your first membership site. So I'm going to have a link to this page for you in the show notes so that you can go through this entire thing. Obviously, it'd take me forever to go through this on the video, but he talks about how to safeguard your content so people can't steal it without buying your membership, how to create different membership levels, how to collect payments through PayPal or other payment providers, how to set up payment buttons, how to do all kinds of things that help you create a actual membership site. And typically you want to do this with a WordPress site. So like I said, I have a page for you here where you can set this up with a WordPress site, and it's like $3 or $4 a month, but it's professional. It gives you all the unlimited options that you need to create complicated sites like these. If you need a theme, if you need something that creates a lot of these things for you to makes it a lot less complicated, I recommend OptimizePress. This is what I use. OptimizePress along with OptimizeMember, which is a plugin that goes along with OptimizePress with your WordPress site, which in that tutorial where I show you how to set up a website, that is a WordPress site. So if you have one of those set up after going through that tutorial, you might want to get OptimizePress because it is probably the #1 marketing theme for your website. It allows you to have a blog, it allows you to create sales pages, it allows you to collect emails so that you can get more leads for your business, it allows you to launch products, it allows you to create membership sites, and all the stuff that is taught to you in this post here on Matthew Woodward's website will be much easier if you use OptimizePress. And it's very affordable. It's only like, I think it was like $67 or something like that. And then of course you can decide whether or not you want yearly updates or not, which is another, it's only like $30 every time you want to get a year's worth of updates, which is not even necessary every time. So OptimizePress, very affordable. It's a one-time payment of like $60 or $70, and it was definitely well worth the money. I still use it to this day. I've had it for 2 or 3 years now, and it's also one of the best membership site creator programs that you can use with WordPress. So that'll get you monthly payments. All you got to do is update your information that you're teaching people every month. You get paid monthly. People feel like they're part of a club. They feel like they're part of an elite group where they get insider information from you, and it creates a more sustainable income that's more predictable for you and your family. So that's it for this video. If you feel like you got something from it, if you feel like you learned something, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. Also, if you want to add to this video to build on this topic for people, or you want to just let me know what you thought about the video in general, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and get your feedback. I'm always looking to improve these videos for you and add to the topics that I discuss. Also, as far as the show notes, related content, and all the links and resources that I've mentioned throughout this video, I will have all of that stuff available to you on one page at selfmadesuccess.com for your convenience, and you can find that page there or just go to the link in the description. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.